Hey, welcome to another episode of Music Tips and Reviews with JG. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. I always appreciate y'all support on my channel. Appreciate the comments. Appreciate the criticism. Appreciate the constructive criticism. We all have our own opinions about things, so appreciate your comments. I'm glad that you're watching. I wanted to talk about this because of the things that have been, transpiring in these last few months with major players in the music industry. Everybody's seen this stuff about Diddy. We see about other possible suspects as far as the music industry is concerned. You see that the music industry is slowly going down. If we believe it or not, it feels like the music industry is slowly going down. And so the question is, will the music industry have a major reset? That's the question. Will the music industry have a major reset? We've seen a lot of things happen. The first thing we've seen, executives, executives, they are stepping down, from their positions at these major labels. We saw the head executive at, Sony Japan. Seen Kevin Lau step down from 300 Entertainment. We've seen all these major moves happen. It's some other people that stepped down. I think people from Nike, Disney, stepped down as well. And so, this is a kind of a key to that it is going to be like a major reset in the music industry, in the entertainment industry as a whole as well. You can see that things, will be happening throughout the years. The last few years, there's also been a change in contracts. These labels, they not only want your masters, they not only want your publishing, but they want your name, they want your whole image. We've seen artists, and not to get into particulars, but we've seen artists when they first get signed, they have a certain image, and then when they slowly get even more famous and the industry use them more and more, their image change. And we see that right in front of our eyes with certain artists. Not all of them can be considered, industry plants, but you see how, these labels use these artists, and these certain major labels. And the other thing, you see, of course, right in front of our eyes is criminal issues. Like I said, going back to Diddy, a lot of these artists going down, having a lot of lawsuits against them. Not only Diddy, but other, songwriters, producers. They've received a lot of lawsuits, and we know what Cat Williams said. A lot of things is going to be exposed, and a lot of things have been exposed this year in 2024 as far as the entertainment industry. So many documentaries, so much evidence, a lot of things we didn't know is going on in the industry. So that's another major thing as far as where the music industry have a major reset. The next one is, a lot of artists is going independent. A lot of them is, realizing that they don't need this major system or major engine or major machine behind them to push their product. You know, as long as they have their team, they feel as long as they have their team, you know, they can put out, you know, they can put out these, you know, these albums and have much success. Shout out to my bro Ill Lyric. You know, I had an interview. Check that interview out. You know, we was talking about this, and you know, he was right. You know, we have these DSPs, we have these streaming service like DistroKid, CD Baby, TuneCore. We don't need, you know, a major machine behind us to push our music. But you know, if we have the right marketing, we have the right team behind us, you know, I feel we can have success. You know, we can push it. And you know, people don't want to talk about it, but it takes money to push an artist. It takes money to push an artist. And so I feel these are the major 4 points that I feel like the music industry will have a major reset. I feel that it's much needed. I feel it's much needed. You know, like, you know, a lot of people, you know, they don't like Jaguar Wright, you know, the things she been talking about, but you know, she's right. We need a cruelty free, you know, music space. You know, the artist, the songwriter Tiffany Red, you know, she's been fighting for, you know, songwriters to get the fair amount as far as publishing and, you know, as far as percentages, you know, and songwriting. And you know, I agree, a lot of songwriters do not, you know, are not treated fair, you know, in the game. You know, that's why artists like Money Long, you know, she became an artist and she's like, I'm not writing other people's songs that much anymore unless I'm a feature on the song. And I agree with that. You know, people take advantage of you. All these major artists, you know, asked for your pen, you know, your brain for these hit songs, and you don't get a dime from it. You know, that's not fair. And so a lot of these things, you know, people are realizing in the music industry. But I feel the medium, and a lot of artists are doing this now. And I think Roc Nation is smart. You know, people are getting major distributions. You know, they're getting distribution through Roc Nation. They're getting distributions through Universal. They're getting distributions through Sony, you know, and etc. You know, they're getting all these, you know, distributions through these major labels, Empire, Sony, Orchard. You know, so many, you know, distribution companies is out there. And so, you know, they're finding a medium. They have their own own independent label, and they're working through a major distribution, which is very smart these days. To find, you know, to have to push, you know, from a major entity, but you still have your own independent label, so you have full control of your creativity. And so I feel that's smart. And also, you know, DSPs in general, you know, I think they're very smart to put your music on, you know, even Bandcamp. And so hope y'all got something out of this. You know, the answer to the question, you know, will the music industry have a major reset? I feel it is. And so leave your comment on other reasons you feel like, you know, the music industry will have a major reset or not. You know, leave your comment below this video. Appreciate y'all for watching. Please subscribe to my channel so you be updated on all my latest content. And until next time, peace.